all of that is in one go, like back to back. This is not like a few different days. She's eating all this candy in one go. That's crazy. Is this PMS time or what? Hey guys, it's Jermaine and welcome to my channel. If this is your first time on my channel, I just want to say welcome. My name is Jermaine. I make videos about the fat acceptance, fat liberation, body positive movement, and sometimes I share my thoughts on other social topics that I feel like it interests me and I want to give my 2 cents on. So if you're into those kind of videos, you'd like to hear my take and stuff, then you might want to subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell because I upload new videos at least once a week. And if you're returning to my channel, I just want to say, welcome back. Thank you for clicking on this video. Thank you for being a part of my little family here on YouTube. Guys, I know I came back and I disappeared again. I've been in training for a new position that I got in my company. I just got promoted and I had to go for like equipping courses for that, and it had taken a lot of my time. I'm doing a certificate and I just completed it, and so I'm waiting for my certificate at the moment. So that's why I've been away, but I'm back now. Okay, I'm so sorry guys. Just a lot of things have been happening in my life. It's been coming in batch by batch, and that's why like I'm around and then I'm not around. I'm really trying my best to get my channel back into a flow of like what it was before, and thank you for bearing with me and being patient with me, guys. I really appreciate that. So I got a lot of great response from people when I made an episode of me reacting and talking about the show called SecretEaters, and you guys seem to really like the video. So I figured let's do a chill fun one today and react to another episode of SecretEaters because I really love this show. I watched a few clips of it back in the day when I initially started my weight loss journey, and I really liked it. It really helped me a lot in my journey at that time. If I get great response for one type of video, then I will try to do more of those type of videos because I feel like this channel is supposed to be a partnership between me and you guys. So for today, we're taking a look at SecretEaters because a lot of you requested that I do this.
Because if you really want to lose weight, you need to know how you're putting it on. Are we hiding the true extent of our mindless eating from our loved ones and ourselves? It's estimated that around 42% of office workers gain up to a stone in a year. The workplace, it seems, is the perfect breeding ground for secret eaters.
Oh my gosh, this is so true. So I work from home most of the time, but I go into the office once a week. And guys, especially when I'm like resetting and trying to get back, just say I went on like vacation or something, and then like I ate whatever I want when I was there, and now I'm trying to come back and reset. The worst thing for me to do is to go into the office during that time because my office is covered with snacks and junk food. We have a pantry that's just full of like cereal and chocolates, and it's like really nice chocolates, and like it's just biscuits. It's just so full of snacks. Because at home it's easy for me to be on a diet because all I need to do is just make sure that I don't keep these things in the house, and if I do eat it, maybe I do it outside with my friends or whatever, and then I come home, I don't have it in the house. Because if it's in the house, I know my weakness. Like we really need to be very self-aware. I know my weakness, and my weakness is that if I have snacks at home, if I had biscuits, even like super boring biscuits that people would keep in the house and they have like little by little with tea, I cannot. Even if it's boring biscuits, for me it's like as long as it's sweet, I'm eating the whole thing. I just know myself enough to know that I cannot control myself, especially when I'm restarting a diet, or just say I'm going through like a really down time where I'm super stressed and super like overwhelmed by a lot of things. I need to make sure that I don't keep this kind of food at home, because when I'm super stressed and super overwhelmed and I'm like working like all around the clock or things like that, all I feel like is I just want to put food in my mouth. But if it's not there and I have to go look for it, I wouldn't bother. I'll just drink coffee or whatever. So when I go to work, it's so hard. Workplace is so hard.
And 2 office mates desperate to change that statistic, a 22-year-old Faye Compton.
I'll bring up the availability and have a look for you.
And 30-year-old Laura Denning from Surrey.
There's like a couple of people in our office, and they're always like ordering like chips and cheese and garlic bread and all the stuff that I actually try to avoid, yet they're like tiny.
Once nearly 20 stone, Laura has achieved weight loss before, shifting around 4 stone in total. But in the last 6 months, that weight loss has curiously ground to a halt.
I go to the gym and I give it like 110%. I come out and I'm absolutely sweating, yet I'm still overweight. What else can I do? I just don't know.
Well, this right here, so true. What she's saying here is so true. I feel like a lot of people think that, because I'm on my feet all day, or like because I work out, what I eat like doesn't really matter because I'm burning all the calories. There's a lot of people out there who, if you don't genuinely like get to know calories, like really put effort into understanding it, they don't realize the impact of every little thing that they eat. I have a friend who's not overweight, but she is in a process of wanting to get lean. She wants to like build muscle and she wants to work on fat loss. So she got herself a personal trainer, and the personal trainer literally was talking to her about calories. This is a girl who eats like salads for lunch and salads for dinner, and she's like, she does not eat sweets, she does not eat junk food, she's not fat, she doesn't have much muscle. And so because she's starting to understand health and stuff like that, she decided to get a trainer, and the trainer also like helps her with her nutrition. And the trainer was talking to her about macros and calories and stuff. And she was so shocked. She was telling me like, oh my god, Jermaine, now I understand why you keep counting, why you keep talking about calories, because calories is everything. Like literally you could be working out in the gym and you only burn calories worth 1 tablespoon of mayo. Imagine that.
Laura's friend and work colleague Faye has mysteriously piled on a mammoth 8 stone in the last few years.
It's literally like carrying a human being on my back. I eat healthy things, I just don't know where I'm going wrong.
These two working girls have gone into overtime trying to understand why their excess weight isn't clocking off.
I realized one more thing. Let me know if you guys noticed this as well. If somebody has never been thin or never been slim before or light, as you lose weight, only then would you feel brave enough to like jump around, exercise and or be out there and stuff like that. Whereas people who have been slim and then they gain weight, people who have never been fat before and then they got fat, they seem to still think or do things that they were doing when they were skinny. Like it takes time for them to process that they've gained a lot of weight, and then suddenly they realize, oh boy, I cannot do this or I cannot do that. That's when they realize they've gained weight. I noticed this because like I have friends who were slim, and then now that they gained weight as adults, they literally still dress the same as they did when they were skinny. They literally still like do activities or jump and run like they did when they were skinny. Like they don't process the fact that, hey, I'm a heavy girl now. I mean, they do process it when they look at themselves in the mirror, but they don't get like embarrassed when they're eating or anything like that. Whereas people who have been fat majority of their life usually are the ones who are like super embarrassed to eat in public and stuff like that. Let me know if this is just me thinking this or if you guys notice that too.
So I've come for an urgent board meeting. And top of the agenda is their worrying bottom line figure. Just take me through more or less what you're eating during the day. Do you have breakfast?
No, never have breakfast. I'd rather have the extra sleep in the morning, so I get up, get ready, enough time to go to work and get to work. I might grab, bananas, satsumas, some sort of fruit. Generally in the lunch, I go to my nan's to have jacket potato, which I think is healthy, and I don't have any butter on my jacket potato. I have a tiny bit of cheese and a tiny bit of coleslaw, so generally that's quite good. And dinner, I try to have, a third at least of my plate with veg. Again, I think it's a healthy, balanced diet.
Do you drink at all?
Alcoholic drinks? Not really, I'm not a big drinker.
So it's a bit of a mystery, to be honest.
Yeah, definitely a mystery.
Right.
What makes me laugh is this host just always having to play pretend like, this is a bit of mystery, isn't it? Every single time she does this episode, she's going through same scenarios where people are like, oh, I hardly eat anything. I just have a piece of leaf every day and like, I don't know why I'm fat. And she's like, that's a mystery. Why are you fat? Like, you're eating hardly anything. And then she proceeds to reveal to them all the stuff they've been eating. And then she goes on to the next client and does the exact same thing. It's so funny how she just like sits there. Like, mentally she's just like, bullshit. Everything they're saying.
So Laura, take me through the sorts of things you might have.
I don't eat bad. I'll grab a banana or a yogurt for breakfast, and maybe lunch I'll have like a soup or a sandwich.
I do think I pick really healthy things. I
soup
eat
or a
salads
sandwich.
and soup at lunchtime, so I do think that my diet is pretty good.
So we've got a bit of a double mystery going on here. These office mates might work 9 to 5, but they've agreed to let us monitor them 24/7. We've placed cameras in the lounge and the kitchen to get a front row seat and watch what they really eat. To get an idea of what they think they eat, we asked Faye and Laura to complete a food diary over the course of a normal week. Laura claims a healthy average of just under the recommended 2,000 calories per day for women, with salad and home-cooked meals on most days. In Faye's diary, she listed eating just over 1,400 calories a day, with healthy lunches and plenty of vegetables.
Do you see how ridiculous that is? 1,400 calories. She literally told them, based on everything that she eats, accumulated them and came up with the number of 1,400. Like, how? How, ma'am? How? Because right now, my diet is for weight loss, my diet currently is supposed to be 1,500. So how are you eating 1,400 and you're this big?
With the cameras rolling inside the house, I need to make sure we keep a track of what they're eating outside too. So I've called in my very own Starsky and Hutch, otherwise known as Cameron Gowlett and Duncan Mee.
I love this, guys.
These guys are two of the best
serious
private investigators in the business, and they'll be using every surveillance
to catch
trick in the
people
book
stuffing your
All I need you
faces.
to do is take photos, get me the evidence.
to capture any false accounting.
They're on the move.
Their mission? To track them wherever they go. And our surveillance won't shy away from Faye and Laura's day job either. Because for the first time ever, we're rigging an entire office with...
I find it so interesting that companies in Britain allows you to do this. Like, bug the office. Aren't they scared that the people are also going to be able to steal company information by doing this? Interesting, because I cannot imagine my company allowing people to bug the office just because of little old me. Like, I am literally nobody. And imagine my company allowing like a TV show to go bug the office so they can catch me eating. And also, to top it off, imagine your entire company knows that you eat a lot and now they are spying on you. You're on SecretEaters. People are spying on you to see how much you eat. And all your colleagues are in on it, like your entire company. Oh my God, that's so embarrassing. Can you imagine? I can imagine. Guys, think about it. Someone coming to bug your office to watch you stuff your face with some crackers.
They agreed to round-the-clock surveillance for 5 days to monitor every mouthful and had 2 PIs hot on their designer heels.
Laura's gone into the gym. I know there's a cafe in there, so I'm just going to go inside and monitor it.
Do they eat more than they realise? Laura and Faye now think their time of being watched is over. As far as they're concerned, they're on their way to
This
London
is my
to stay
favourite
at
part.
this
This is
trendy
where it gets
apartment
interesting.
In a converted warehouse, ready to meet our dietitian Lynn. But this is not strictly the case. We've rigged the entire place with hidden cameras, and hostess Jess is part of our stunt. And that's not all. Sealed behind this fake wall is our incident room, containing every scrap of evidence of what we saw them scoffing. But will they spot the subtle clues we've placed all around the apartment?
Office girls Laura and Faye are blissfully unaware they're about to be given a full appraisal of their eating habits. She can't help herself.
It's so interesting how she arrives at this place and she immediately starts putting food in her mouth. People who don't understand how serious calories are, you do absent-mindedly think, you know what, it's just so tiny. But you don't realize that tiny thing that you just put in your mouth is equivalent to a plate of rice. So interesting that you don't think that way because it's so small. You think, I'm hardly eating anything. But the thing that you're eating is so high in calorie and it has no nutrition value whatsoever. I was exactly like this. No matter how stressed I've been and like when I stuff my face, it is because of my knowledge of calories that has protected me from going back to how big I used to be. Because I'm very aware of what I'm eating or how much I'm eating. So even though I'm in a season of like, you know what, I'm super depressed right now, or I'm super stressed or overwhelmed or whatever, I'm just going to eat whatever. I'm very well aware that like, hey, I just had this for lunch. Okay, maybe I shouldn't eat that for dinner or something. Like I'm aware. Or today, whole day, I just let myself go and the next day I'm just like, I cannot do this anymore. And then I try my best to like get back on track or something. Or even like try to just eat lesser than I ate yesterday or whatever that is. But it's because the understanding of calories. I'm kidding not, guys. If it wasn't for my understanding of calories, I would easily be back at 120 kg again.
Surprise! Shut up. Go away.
This is a mere snapshot of what we caught you two eating. Faye, can we have a word about this?
Oh my God, Fanny.
Laura, recognise it?
Yeah.
Look at that, squirting the mayonnaise at the top.
Oh my God.
The first generous helping of surveillance is dished out to Laura, a gym bunny whose weight loss has stalled.
With my weight loss, I feel like I've just hit this sort of plateau and like it's not going anywhere anymore, and I just don't know why.
It's Monday morning, and Cameron follows Laura on her way into work, where she stops off at a local coffee shop. Like millions of other Brits, it seems Laura enjoys a coffee hit first thing in the morning.
I just caught what Laura ordered, and it was a large hazelnut skinny latte and a cinnamon swirl.
Fun fact, if I start my day with something sugary, like a sugary bun, because I'm an extreme sweet tooth, and if I started my day with it, I already know that's not going to be a good day for me because I'm a sugar tooth, and like the minute I put it in my mouth, I get very like addicted to it and I just need it throughout the whole day. So after I eat my sweet thing, and like somehow the way I start my day really sets me on for the rest of the day. So if I start my day with like a really sugary thing, it's very hard for me to not want or crave sugary thing throughout the day. I don't know if any of you are like that, but that's for me. So I have to start my day with something super high protein. Like I can have my coffee. I don't have problem with sugars in my coffee, but what I mean is like a sugary bun, a sugary dessert type of thing. Or even if it's cereal, like I cannot.
Once at her desk, Laura wastes no time getting stuck in, swigging on her supersized sugary latte.
What are you doing?
As scheduled, the cinnamon swirl joins the breakfast meeting, showing that Laura knows a thing or two about time management.
I can't watch.
Breakfast out of the way, and Laura's off to hang out at the coffee vending machine. I bet this isn't listed on a CV as other interests.
It's that.
The following day, and another morning visit to the coffee shop with crack PI Duncan on her like foam on a cappuccino.
Interesting, right? Like the amount of, not only just the calories, but is it not so expensive in England to buy coffee from coffee shops like this? Because in Malaysia, it's super expensive. We don't really buy coffee like this. I would usually either make coffee at home or I'd go to the office and then have coffee there because we have an espresso machine in the office. But to buy coffee like this every single day, it's too expensive. Years ago when I was much younger, I think I was like in my early 20s, my favorite thing to buy from Starbucks used to be a caramel frappuccino or the Java chip. And the amount of calories in those, I had no idea about calories, right? I would imagine I'm buying a frap. To me, it's a drink. A drink is not food. A drink is something you have with your food. Now, one frappuccino is more than 1,000 calories, which is literally 2 high protein meals. I could eat 2 meals with like chicken and stuff that's worth that calories. And I would think that was just like a side thing, and then I would actually have my meals with that. I would actually drink the frappuccino and have my meals. How crazy is that? Because I didn't know about calories. My initial weight loss, guys, was literally me just eating like a normal person. I honestly did not change anything much in my initial weight loss. I literally just cut down from doing things like having my frappuccino with my lunch.
Into work, Laura bought a large, skinny latte hazelnut syrup.
It seems at work, Laura's got quite the sweet tooth. But what about out of office hours? It's late night, and Laura's craving another sugary hit.
Oh no.
How many calories, Monica?
How many calories? Don't know. Oh God.
It's only little.
It's only a little.
Alone in the house, and our sweet tooth predator is ready to pounce on her next sugar-packed prey.
How do they not have diabetes if this is every day? I'm so curious.
Really? Secret eater. You might have kept that cupcake a secret from Faye, but you can't hide that tasty treat from our
Like this is a
surveillance.
normal day.
The next day, Laura's hit the gym hard, but when she returns home, she seems to have a mysterious guest in a plastic bag with her. Hey, what's that?
It's a chocolate
A chocolate twist in my gym outfit.
Oh my God, I'm mortified.
But just a few hours later, she's at it again.
Another Twix. Oh God.
You want to invest in shares? Twix.
What are they?
Wow. Whoa, this is all in one day. All of that is in one go, like back to back. This is not like a few different days. She's eating all this candy in one go. That's crazy. Is this PMS time or what?
Expert dietitian Lynn Garton has over 20 years' experience in nutrition and knows just how sickly sweet all this secret eating is.
Laura, if you continue to eat the same number of calories as you do from your sweet foods and your drinks, in a month, that's the same number of calories as these 113 strawberry sundaes.
No.
You averaged out around 700 calories a day just from your sweet foods. But not only that, you had around 400 calories a day from your sweet drinks, your coffees.
That's crazy. So if she's having 700 calories a day just from her sweet foods and 400 calories, she's literally eating what some people who are on a weight loss journey eat in an entire day. That's 1,100 calories just from sugar. So we're not even calculating like her actual meals that she makes, which is probably super high in calorie. This is just her sugary stuff. How wild is that? How do you not have diabetes? Some people really take their health for granted, because to not have diabetes is a gift. To be healthy like that, it's a gift. It's very scary to take advantage of. I mean, I literally did similar things like this. Remember I told you guys how I used to eat the entire chocolate indulgence cake from Secret Recipe by myself, my frappuccinos and my biscuits, like...
Now, if you just cut those out, did nothing else, you could end up losing a pound a week.
I'm absolutely mortified right now.
Laura's a standard sweet snacker. If, like her, you like your sugar hits, try swapping those artificially sweet snacks for a natural alternative. Fruit, small amounts of dried fruit, nuts, seeds, and even malt loaf are excellent alternatives to stop that sugar craving.
Let's be honest, when you're craving something chocolatey and creamy, the last thing you want to eat is orange. Like, nobody wants to eat fruits. What honestly works for me is Greek yogurt, guys. I feel like Greek yogurt, honestly, listen to me. Just listen for a second. Greek yogurt, you put in like a scoop of protein powder, like whatever protein powder that you want. Like, I have a vanilla flavored protein powder and I mix it really hard, right? That thing becomes so sweet. It tastes like ice cream, okay? And Greek yogurt does not, I'm using like a low-fat Greek yogurt and it's still so sweet. And then you put in like whatever you want, like a little bit of chocolate chips, or even if you freeze it and then you drizzle some chocolate, like drizzle some dark chocolate on it, It literally tastes like dessert. Much rather do something like that, or even those like dates that people take dates and then they put peanut butter and they dip it in dark chocolate. People seem to love it as well. People manage to trick other people into thinking that's Snickers, so that's good. But no one wants to eat. Honestly, like, let's be real. Sometimes you really are craving chocolate and something really chocolatey. Nobody wants to eat a fruit when you're feeling that way. So I really don't like when people say, oh, if you have a sweet tooth, then eat fruits. No. If I have a sweet tooth, I'm craving something creamy. I don't want to eat fruits. But the Greek yogurt thing, give it a try, guys. And there's so many recipes online on how to make like those high protein brownies and this and that. Basically, you just want to have that creamy, chocolatey, sweet flavor. All of these things really does help. It's better than eating a mandarin.
With the full extent of Laura's snacking laid bare, it's Faye's turn to piece together the puzzle of her mysterious 8-stone weight gain. Faye, would you say that your main meal is a sort of reasonably diet-conscious, health-conscious meal?
Generally in the lunch, I go to my nan's and have jacket potato, which I think is healthy, and I don't have any butter on my jacket potato. And dinner, I have tried to have, a third at least of my plate with veg.
Should we see what our surveillance says?
She ate 1,400 calories apparently a day.
It's Sunday, and that means a roast. And the girls have opted for chicken a la butter. Although Laura's doing the cooking, it's Faye who's in control of the size of her portion.
So what potatoes would you have? What, 6? 6, so you'd have that.
6 potatoes? What does that mean?
Yeah.
What does she mean by 6 potatoes?
Whole roasted. Not exactly a light dinner.
You got the smallest plate?
No.
Oh no. It's just a starter. Not then. Oh no.
Oh, God.
We all have big portions.
Still full? Oh, no. I've got stripped.
Let me just take this jumper off.
You've got the proper meat sweats.
And she's back for more.
Here we go.
Look at those Yorkshire pudding. Aren't those like drenched in oil? It's just oil and flour in an oven, right? Am I right, guys? Let me know if I'm wrong. That's three pieces of flour drenched in oil. 3 huge pieces of it. And then 6 fried potatoes. Great.
It was a battle, but Faye's pushed through and cleared the lot.
Oh no.
The narrator.
According
It was a
to
battle,
Faye,
but
her
Faith
normal
pushed
lunchtime
through.
routine is a much lighter affair. Every day round at Gran's, her so-called light bite is a daily jacket potato. Sounds healthy enough? But Faye's is nuked in the microwave with lashings of beans, cheese and fried mushrooms. RPI's managed to get there first.
Didn't she say she only has like a dot of cheese and butter? What is that? What is that, ma'am?
According to Gran.
So she has this every day.
Every day with coleslaw.
There's no
Every
variation.
day?
She doesn't have a different meal on a different day. Every day it's the same thing.
It's a standing order.
Right.
A standing order.
It's
You're a
a
regular.
standing
And she
order.
convinces me this is healthy.
What we'd really like to do is put a secret camera in here. Is that okay?
Grandma is so
Yes,
sweet
I
though
wanna
for
help
being
her.
in on it to help. I mean,
With our
so
insider
sweet that
on
she
board,
even have
Cameron
a
and
grandma
Becca place
to
a
like
hidden camera
to take
just
standing
above
order.
Faye's usual perch.
My belly's on the table. Oh no. Your nan must go through some coleslaw each week. You've got to even it out.
Well, let's find out just how bad that daily lunch that your nan gives you really is, okay?
Okay.
Lynn.
Faye, the jacket potato is actually a healthy meal, but then you added 850 calories worth of extras.
850 calories worth of extra? 850 calories is 2 meals. It's a lunch and a dinner. Those were just her toppings. Not her actual meal, just the toppings. Oh wow.
Meal to 1,150 calories.
What? I would never have said that because I don't
See,
have
here's the thing. I've watched Secret Eaters before, and I'm telling you, every single time I hear like what's going on, like every time I hear them reveal something, it's just so like literally, it's just so shocking. Do you know what I mean? Like, you know that yeah, people overeat, but your mind don't go there. Like your mind don't think the overeating is like 800 calories, 1,000 over calories in one meal. Like, do you know what I mean? Your mind don't go there until you hear someone say it or someone point it out like this, and you're just like, oh my god. That's crazy.
Lynn's undressing phased jacket potato to see just how those calories pile up.
Faye's jacket potato on its own was fine at around 300 calories. Then she added half a tin of baked beans at around 170 calories. Next, Faye added around a third of a plateful of fried mushrooms, 130 calories. Next, she added 3 heaped tablespoons of coleslaw, 300 calories. Then she added grated cheese, 250 calories.
But that was just Faye's healthy jacket potato. What about the other dinner we saw?
Well, your roast dinner came to 1,500 calories. So, Faye, your portion sizes are large, and that could be because you skip breakfast, and when you do come to eat, you're over-hungry and you overeat, eating huge portions.
And you know what's super scary is a lot of people like this, when they put their food in their plate, and I'm speaking to myself as well, because this is literally how I used to be. Because it's on my plate, like, you know, when you're so hungry, you just pile things on your plate because you think that I need to eat all of this. I have the appetite to eat all of this because I'm so hungry. I've not eaten in hours. But just because you've not eaten in hours doesn't mean your appetite grows. Your stomach still stays the same size. It doesn't become less emptier because you didn't eat in a few hours. So if you literally just ate to fill your stomach for that time, like for that one meal, you'll be fine. But I think because we think with our brain, we're like, oh my gosh, I have not eaten all day. I'm starving. And so you pile your plate with like 2 separate meals worth of what you would have eaten in 2 meals. You pile it all in one meal or more or whatever. And then you stuff your face and then you start to realize, oh my gosh, I'm actually pretty full. And what a normal person would do is, I don't think I can eat this anymore. Let me just cover it. Let me just pack it up and eat it later, or just stop eating, right? But what an obese person would do in this situation would be, just give me a second. Let me just take off my sweatshirt, cool down a little, and go to town. You don't quit because you feel like, oh my gosh, I need to eat this food and it's on my plate already. So I'm just going to stuff my face and eat it. You're not even listening to your body. Your body's like, wait, I'm done. I cannot do this anymore. It's too much. And you're like, no, we're going to eat because we did not eat all day. So we need to put all of this food into our system because our body's been crying out of hunger all day. I was one of those people. That's how I used to think. So what I started doing because of this, if I am really very hungry, I would just say, okay, let me just start little. And then if I'm still hungry after that, I'm going to get more. And guess what? Once you start little and you let it settle in, you're not hungry anymore.
Faye is a classic plate clearer, persevering until the entire plate is empty, despite her body telling her she's full.
That's what I'm
If
saying.
you're like Faye and find it hard to leave food on the plate, be aware of your portion size from the word go, and opt for smaller servings that would fit into the palm of your hand. And listen to your body's signals and stop when you feel full.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I was saying.
Laura, who told us she eats a healthy diet full of salad and protein and does plenty of exercise, has her habits put under the microscope again.
I do think that my diet is pretty good.
Laura, how often are you eating salads and homemade sandwiches?
I would say every day.
Okay, healthy food.
Yep.
Or is it?
Can I just say one thing? Why are you still doubling down on your lie, knowing that these people have surveillance and literally they're just about to show you everything? You're like, I eat salads every single day. Literally, they're going to show you exactly what you ate and you know it. Why in the world would you double down?
Monday morning's packed lunch is a promising start to the week.
Oh, here we go. See, yeah. I knew I had salad.
Ooh, it's certainly a healthy lunch. But what's this?
Did she pack the
It's
whole
a guest
mayo?
appearance from the salad cream.
Come on,
Oh, no.
Fortunately, there's still some left for the following day's fully loaded stuffing and chicken sandwich.
She packed the whole mayo. That's funny.
Squeeze it in.
Okay, Lynn.
Well, your sandwiches were coming in at over 500 calories each.
Oh my
But
God.
then you were adding the salad cream, added another 50 calories, you have the crisps, another 130 calories. So your savoury meals are coming in at around 700 calories just at that one time.
And you thought they were healthy and low calorie?
700. God, I think I've been lying to myself because I think I've been trying to convince everybody else that I'm still really fit, I'm still really active, you know, telling my trainer that I eat really well. I think I've actually started telling myself it.
So denial.
Yeah.
Honestly, this right here is why whenever somebody who's overweight tells me, you know, I hardly eat anything or I eat super healthy, I honestly like don't eat crisps. I believe you. I believe you when you say you don't eat crisps. I believe you when you say you don't like eat chocolates and stuff. But I don't believe you when you say that you don't eat much, because what you think is much may not actually be what the standard amount of much is. Like, I know somebody in my life who is overweight and says that she eats really healthy. And I know she eats healthy because I know what kind of food she eats. She grills chicken at night and she has them with salad. I know she eats really healthy. But her idea of like eating in moderation is not the actual idea of eating in moderation, and then like on weekends she eats out. And I feel like the danger of eating out is that you don't know the amount of calories, even though you're eating healthy food outside. Like you go to a restaurant, you order grilled chicken with like roasted veggies, you don't know the amount of oil. Guys, isn't it crazy? 1 tablespoon of olive oil is 100 calories. 100 calories. What if you put 2 tablespoons? What if they put 3 tablespoons just to grill my vegetable? I just got 300 calories plus my veggie. And then they put some more in my chicken. And then you make potatoes, for example, and there's like roasted potato. And then you put more in the roasted potatoes, or you put butter in the roasted. You just turn my entire meal that I'm thinking healthy to 1,000 calories. So this is why I always like, whenever somebody who's overweight, unless they are losing weight and they're seeing results, when you say I eat healthy, I don't eat junk food, I may believe you that you don't eat junk food because some people don't really fancy junk food. But when you say I eat really healthy and I control my portions and I don't eat much, I don't think so. But I believe that you think that you do.
Trainer sees this.
He's going to be absolutely mortified.
He's going to have kittens.
But then it makes sense. I mean, he must know as well that actually you wouldn't be this size if you weren't eating too much.
Yeah.
He must know.
Yeah, he knows.
But now you know.
But now I know.
All the evidence is starting to sink in with our girls.
Faye, according to your food diaries, you thought you were getting through 1,400 calories a day. During surveillance, you actually got through 4,100 calories a day.
Twice as much as you need.
I don't even know what to say.
OK, what about Laura?
Laura, according to your food diaries, you thought you were getting through around just under 2,000 calories a day. But during surveillance, we caught you getting through 3,000 calories a day.
So you're overeating by half again.
God. Shocking.
Yeah.
Well, there's one more confession to get out of you. Faye, are you a secret eater?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh.
Laura, are you a secret eater?
I am. Oh, God. I seriously didn't realise how different my diet is to how I say it is. What I say and what I do are two completely different things. I've basically tricked myself into thinking when I may be putting that Twix in my mouth that I've just eaten a salad, when really I haven't. I've eaten a Twix.
I won't forget today in a hurry, but it's because it's been good. It's been a good day for me. I want to use it to help me. So when I think, you know, even if I do fancy something a bit naughty, I can just think of that and then put the donut down.
Okay, so I'm gonna stop this there. We know how this goes on after that is they actually do change their diet following whatever the nutritionist comes up with for them, and they do lose some weight. So that's always how it ends. So I'm gonna stop that right there. Let's just do a little review of what we just saw. It really goes to show that number one, people really don't know or understand how much they're eating. Like they have no clue of how much they're eating. And like even the fact when she was saying, you know, sometimes I eat a Twix and I just make myself think that, you know, I eat salad or whatnot, because the thing is so small. And some people really have this idea that, oh, if it's so small, or if it's just a drink, it goes down like water. If it's just, you know, like a tiny little squeeze of something, it's hardly anything. And then you actually put the numbers to it, you see the numbers and you're like, oh my gosh, that's a lot of calories. Anyway, that's it for this video, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Let me know if you could relate to anything I said or anything that went on in this video by these two secret eaters. Let me know in the comments below. Also tell me what other kind of videos you'd like to see on my channel. I would love to make them for you. That's it for this video, guys. I hope you liked it. If you like it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell because I upload new videos at least once a week. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram and on TikTok. The links are all in the description box below. And I'll see you guys in my next video.